Your expansion is inevitable. It is the point of life. It's the whole reason we come to Earth. And you can choose to make it an easy process or a challenging one. The choice is yours. So here we are for day 7 of this expansion series. Every day I've been going live and sharing on a different element connected to expansion. And today I am going to be sharing with you about how expansion is inevitable and what you can do to make it easier for yourself. Because people complicate their lives more than they have to. So, the reason you are alive is for your soul to evolve and grow and expand. This is the point of life. You come and you have relationships and experiences, and they make you wiser. They are also there to help you push your limits and grow into new spaces. If you resist your expansion, this is when you end up having a challenging, miserable experience. And when you're resisting, and you're not wanting to grow and change when it's time for growth and change, this is when suffering happens. So you can choose to make your life easier by all the things that I shared with you in this week's lives. You listen to your intuition. You hire mentors and coaches and healers to support you through your transformations. You follow the signs, the synchronicities. You allow divine guidance and support into your life. And most importantly, you choose to learn the lessons. So what happens if you decide, I don't want to evolve, I don't want to grow, I don't want to change? What happens? I like to say the universe starts to get a little bit more aggressive. So first there might be this gentle knock on your door, like, come on, wake up. It's time to expand. It's time to change your life. That relationship you're in is not for you. This job you're in is not for you. Come on, change. If you resist it and you say, no, I don't want to. I'm comfortable here. I don't want to change. Then it's going to get louder. It's going to start banging on the door. So the way that might look is, you might notice, this relationship I'm in is not good for me, but you don't do anything about it. So then the next thing that happens is that person might do something mean to you, but then you still stay anyway. And then that banging gets even louder, and it's like literally going to break down the door. And then the person cheats on you or does something horrible, right? And then you still don't listen. So then it breaks down the door literally, and that can be the point when the person leaves you, right? That's one example. Let's use another example connected to health. So I believe that disease is the cause of you not expanding and you resisting your expansion, because it gets so bad that disease and pain is what eventually causes you to change your life and to change your habits and to change how you're being in the world, which is AKA what your expansion is. So for example, let's say you start getting the hit like, oh, I really need to start working out. And then you notice none of your clothes fit you, and then you start having shortness of breath just from walking upstairs, and you're getting all the signals. And then even still, maybe you continue to eat fast food, and I'm giving extreme examples. Maybe smoking and drinking and doing all these things, and then you start having pains in your chest. And then eventually you have a heart attack. And you even maybe die and come back to life. And it's in those moments of extreme pain and suffering that people finally ding, wake up. But we don't want it to get to that point for you. Because people have not been listening to the changes that need to happen in their life and the expansion that needs to happen, terrible things happen as a way to push you to change, to expand. So where in your life are you getting a little knock on the door of I think I need to change that. I think I'm not living my true purpose. I think I'm not living the relationship I'm destined to live. Where is that happening for you? I think I need to go and travel. I think I need to go learn a new hobby. I think I need to take this course. Where are you getting the signs and where are you ignoring them? Because wherever you're not listening, it's going to start getting louder, that banging. And you can make it easier for yourself if you stop resisting. Go with the changing tides. We see that in nature and in life, right? If you try to swim against the tide, you're going to get so tired and your muscles are going to get so sore and you're going to be exhausted. But if you go with the flow of life and you honor the season that's presenting itself, life happens so much easier, so much more easier, so much more gracefully. You deserve to live your ultimate life. I keep coming on here. It's like, I sound like a broken record. But the thing is that most people don't change their lives and live their fullest potential because of fear, because of doubt, because of something someone said to you when you were a little kid and you remember it and you stay stuck on what you believe to be is true about yourself. I have a funny story to share about that actually, which I might come on later and I might do a live singing with a friend. But when I was little, my sister and my mom, this is how I remember it. I love them to death, but I feel like I remember them saying, "You're not a good singer." And then I kind of like stuck with that. And I always felt like, well, I'm not the singer. I played like the saxophone and I acted in the plays, but I never really sang. And do you know that in my work with my clients, I sing light language? It's like I had to expand beyond my limiting beliefs of I don't have a good voice so that I could support people in their healing journey. Sometimes it's the thing that is the most like, I don't want to look at that. I don't want to go there. Your trauma is where your treasure is. And this is the point of life. You came to earth to grow and evolve and have a story and have a journey. Our lives are like individual movies. So what's your movie about? Like in every single movie, the main character has to go through some kind of triumph, has to go through some kind of challenge to overcome it, to then be wise and brave and have an experience. Like that's the point of life. If life was so easy all the time and you were meant to stay exactly how you are, what would be the point of life? So a lot of times we see, I'm looking through the comments, of course, share any questions that you might have as they come up about expansion and your transformation, your growth. But what happens is a lot of times people are living vicariously through other people through social media. Like you might sit on your phone all day and watch how other people are living their lives versus you living your life. So where are you being asked to expand into, to grow into? Where are you resisting change? Change is inevitable. Change is the only constant in life. Your expansion is inevitable. That's why you came to planet Earth. That's why you're having a human experience, to expand, to grow, to evolve. Like, that's why you came here. You know, like, that's the point of this. And I'm going to reiterate, when you resist the change and the expansion, that's when you can get sick. And I don't want you to get sick. I want you to live a thriving life, an ultimate life. That's why I left Western medicine, because so much of the healing that people needed to go through was in their personal development, and that's what was causing the disease. People need to live their life more. When you have a lot of time on your hands and you're not busy doing the things you're meant to do and living your dreams, I feel the intelligence of the universe gets you sick so you can course correct. So many times when I see people not living their purpose, something happens so they course correct. The moment you stop living, you get sick. The moment you stop dreaming is like when you start to die, essentially. I remember when my grandfather told me, like, yeah, I'm basically ready to die. I'm just waiting to die. And guess what? Within 9 months, got cancer and died. You have to have a will to live in order to actually live and make something of your life. So, in this time where so many people are living less than substantial lives, less than their ultimate lives, this is the time to live. This is why I come on here. I'm like been getting the downloads. So someone write, thank you so much. You're spot on. Thanks for sharing your gifts with us. Yeah, I mean, I've been asked to do this, like I feel like I'm here in service of a higher force that's here for the awakening and healing of humankind. And it's a gift and it's my pleasure. And just like all of you go through the expansion, I am too. We all are. In every moment of every day, as long as we're living, we're here to expand. We're here to grow. So I leave you in these 7 days with this food for thought of make your life easier. Make the expansion easier. Do your personal development work. Learn the lessons where you're being asked to learn the lessons. Live life in the way that you're desiring to live it. Follow your highest excitement. Do what lights you up. Be the joy that you came here to be in this world. Be the love that you came here to be in this world. Where do you need to tell someone you love them? Where do you need to release the blocks around your heart so that you can finally have that juicy romantic relationship you've always desired? Where have you been wanting to start that business or create that thing or just go and live a little bit more? Now's the time. Go do it. Beyond the fear, beyond the doubts, you can do it. And while you're at it, hire a mentor, a guide, someone to support you on the journey so that you know you don't have to do it alone. We all have codes to exchange with each other. When you work with a mentor or a healer or a guide, it's because they can support you through intuitive abilities, through having lived that experience or something similar.